The best TVs of 2024 are made by brands that we all know and love. We're talking titans of tech like Samsung, Sony, LG, TCL, and Hisense. Of course, no one TV set is the same as another. And with numerous sizes, picture technologies, and special features to sort through, choosing your next TV can be quite the daunting endeavor. Fortunately, we're all about making things easier. In this video, I'll be sharing my top 5 best TVs based on my personal experiences and which one ultimately stood out as the best. I'll be counting down from my 5th favorite, and by the end, you'll discover which TV took the top spot at number 1. If you're curious about the prices or want to explore any of the products I mention, I've included links in the description below. So let's dive in. Starting with number 5, LG M3 Wireless OLED. The LG M3 Wireless OLED has arrived to solve a problem that a lot of home theaters struggle with: having too many wires to run. When it comes to power cables, we'll always be reliant on a lead and power brick, at least for the foreseeable future. But as far as AV connections go, HDMI and digital optical, this is where TVs like the LG M3 are starting to change the game. In terms of picture quality, the M3 is pretty much toe-to-toe with the amazing LG G3, our favorite OLED this year. But the true calling card feature is the M3's ability to wirelessly receive picture and sound from a broadcasting unit called the Zero Connect box. The Zero Connect includes 3 HDMI ports that can push 4K at up to 120 Hz, and the second port is eARC compatible, digital optical, Ethernet, 2 USB-A, and an output for an IR blaster. And as long as the transmitting device is in range of the M3 TV's receiver, you'll be able to enjoy wireless audio and video. Do keep in mind that if you're planning on using a soundbar, you'll want to have the Zero Connect located fairly close to the TV, otherwise you probably won't have enough cord length to place the soundbar under the M3. As mentioned, the picture quality on this model is right on par with the LG G3, and when we tested the M3 ourselves, we experienced zero troubles with latency or any kind of compression or pixelation. This is definitely the kind of next-gen TV that leans on one awesome feature more than any other. And at $5,000, we do wish the Zero Connect box was a little smaller and completely reliable in the signal range department. But if you told us a year ago that we'd have the ability to go wireless with our HDMI gear, and the picture and sound would be just as good as running physical cables, we'd scoff and laugh. But the LG M3 Wireless OLED has proved us wrong. Number 4, Samsung S95C OLED. The S95C is excellently bright, has a sleek design, and premium picture features and 4K upscaling that are still hard to beat. And although it doesn't come with a wall mount, the all-metal stand is sturdy, stable, and leaves enough space for a soundbar underneath. But more importantly, it cradles the S95C's One Connect box that was once only found with Samsung's 8K QLED TVs. The One Connect box is a rather ingenious solution for messy and awkward cables at the back of your TV, as it gathers all those connections in a separate sleek box that connects to the TV with one cable. As you might expect, picture quality is off the charts, starting with brightness, peaking at 1600 nits in our own tests, which is just bananas. True to QLED and QD OLED panels, this TV will be more than fine in any bright room you want to put it in. Color brightness is also very good and accurate, with 100% of P3 color space and 75% of BT 2020. However, there is that matter of Samsung still not supporting Dolby Vision, the HDR format that's supported by several streaming services. While this isn't the biggest deal in the world, videophiles who want support for every major HDR format, we don't blame you, may not be completely satisfied by the S95C. The S95C's game mode supports fast gaming at up to 120 Hz, along with other must-have gaming optimizations. We're talking VRR support, fast response time, and lag-free performance. One of the biggest deal breakers if you ask us. One of the other differentiators between the S95C and its closest competitor from last year, the LG G3, is Samsung's array of 8 bass transducers on the back of the TV, which Caleb Dennison reports don't really add much to the native sound of the set, and you'd still be better off getting a soundbar. Speaking of audio, the S95C can decode most major surround codecs, including Dolby Atmos. TV he's ever reviewed, so you know you're in for some seriously good picture, sound, and other features. And yeah, Sony's 2023 flagship is still a killer TV that just so happens to be equipped with cutting-edge QD OLED display tech. For those unaware, QD OLED stands for Quantum Dot Organic Light Emitting Diode. What we've got here is an OL number 1, the Sony A95L QD OLED. When it came out last year, our Caleb Dennison called it the best ED backbone, complete with a screen that contains self-emissive pixels. But on top of that, there's also a layer of quantum dots built into the A95L, which does wonders for overall color and peak brightness level, not to mention the supremely wide color gamut you'll get to experience. It's not too often we get to rave about a TV's audio system, but we couldn't believe the type of sound quality the A95L is capable of. With such bold performance and brilliant sound staging, you'd think you were using a great soundbar or surround sound light, but nope, it's all in the TV speakers, friends. Picture-wise, the list of terrific things to say is nearly endless, but highlights include some of the best color purity and saturation levels we've ever seen, or at least one with these night numbers. The A95L also delivers some tremendous 4K upscaling, which not only brings lower res content closer to Ultra HD quality, but also reduces picture noise and other artifacts to give you final frames that clean and sharp look. The A95L is also a fantastic TV for gaming, especially for those who own a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series XS. Price-wise, this is going to be one of the most expensive picks on our list, but we really can't praise the Sony A95L enough. And if you're on the lookout for a super great deal on one of last year's flagship sets, now is the time to track down a Sony A95K. Number 2, an LG G4 Evo OLED, a marvel of self-emissive picture that you can still buy. And you should, as they're likely to go on sale now that the 2024s are here. For now though, it's the LG G4's time to shine. In our LG G4 video review, Dennison not only says that the LG G4 has the best picture quality I've ever tested in a TV, but that it's the brightest TV we've tested to date. This is some high praise, but he does add that getting it there takes a little bit of work in the picture settings. In the end, it has some excellent versatility. It can be the brightest it can be if you're going to use it in a bright room, or it can be dialed down if your viewing setting is a man cave or light-controlled home theater room, for example. The choice is yours. There's been plenty of fanfare about Samsung and Sony's forays into QD OLED tech, which has enjoyed the reputation of being brighter than OLED. We're big fans of QLED and QD OLED panels, but now LG is forcing its two fiercest competitors to take heed. We're also pleased to see LG's latest chip, the A11 AI processor, put to the test. The speedy new chip brings improved processing speed, unparalleled picture upscaling, lag-free streaming, and big audio performance to LG's flagship lineup. Number 1. LG C3. The LG C3 OLED TV is a standout in home entertainment, offering stunning visuals and immersive sound. Powered by LG OLED Evo technology and the A9 AI processor Gen 6, it delivers beautiful picture quality and exceptional performance. A key feature is the brightness booster, enhancing brightness for luminous visuals and high contrast, even in bright rooms. The AI-assisted deep learning automatically optimizes picture and sound settings based on what you're watching, providing a personalized experience. The ultra-slim design with an almost invisible bezel allows the LG C3 to blend seamlessly into any space, perfect for displaying artwork when not in use. The WebOS 23 platform simplifies access to content, including fitness and entertainment, with quick cards for easy app categorization. Plus, enjoy over 300 free channels with LG channels. For movie lovers, the LG C3 supports Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, providing extraordinary color and immersive sound. Filmmaker mode lets you watch films as intended by the director. Gamers will appreciate the ultimate gaming features, including a 0.1 ms response time and native 120 Hz refresh rate. With NVIDIA G-Sync, AMD FreeSync Premium, and 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs, gaming is smooth and responsive. Priced at $1,300, the LG C3 OLED TV is a top choice for those seeking cutting-edge technology and performance in their home entertainment setup.